The reason why security is important in your life is because it keeps the bad out. So as a woman, you must have safety measures set around you so you won't get your heart broken. Put yourself in a situation where you will be harmed. Example, you put alarms on your car for a reason. So if someone is breaking into your car, it will alert you and let you know. And it will scare off the intruder. You put locks on your door for a reason. Obviously, you can't trust everybody because you have locks on your car, alarms on your car, and locks on your doors. That's why you got passwords on your computer and your phone. So you always have a security measure set up. So my thing is to you, woman, you must have security measures set up in your life to protect you from bad men. Number one, I said this before and I'll say it again. If you're a woman, never sleep with a man until he shows you an HIV test or just an STD test, period. You cannot trust in a condom. Your safety is your responsibility, as I said before. And the problem with you women is these men know that you get weak. A man is not as indecisive as you women may think. For an example, I've stated this before on the record and women got mad. I said most men want stupid women. They will not say it, but that's what they pick. A woman got offended by what I said. I say, you ask your man, he's never going to tell you that. But this is why pimps look for the type of woman they look for. Because there's two things a man will never turn down in life. That is a free vagina and a vulnerable woman. Because he knows if you're a vulnerable woman, you are willing to accept things that a strong woman, a sophisticated woman, will never accept. This is why y'all settle for being baby mamas. They already know that. I said this before. If a man lies to you, it's because he sees it in you or senses it in you. He's going to lie according to what he sees. He's not going to walk up to another and tell her he got a big dick. That's not what he's going to do. A man is going to lie to you according to what he's seeing in you. So if you keep getting bullshitters in life, then maybe you like bullshit. You are what you attract. I've said this on numerous occasions. You want to catch a fly? Put down some shit. You want to catch a bee? Put down some honey. You want to catch a shark? Throw some blood in an ocean. If you want to catch a bad man, keep doing what you wanted to do. That's how you keep getting these type of men. This is why I say you must have some kind of security measure placed in your life. You can look, this is what I told a woman. You put your phone on a dresser. I can guarantee you it will be easier to get into your vagina than it is to get into your phone. To get into your phone, you must have a password, face recognition, thumbprints, codes, and all of this stuff. To get into your vagina will be much easier. And that's a damn shame. When it's easier to get into your vagina than it is your damn phone. Because you women don't place security measures in your life. Look at a turtle. If you go next to a turtle and a turtle don't know you, a turtle is not showing itself to you. That's why I'm telling you, a turtle will stay in its shell until the turtle knows its safety. Not think. A turtle knows that it's safety, then it comes out. You women, you just give yourselves too damn fast. As I stated before, I said, if you look at McDonald's, I don't go to McDonald's to wait for food. I don't go there waiting for a half hour for my food. I don't eat at McDonald's, but if I did, I'm not waiting no more than 5 minutes for my food. But if I was to go to a 5-star restaurant, then I'm willing to wait a half hour. The reason why these men ain't willing to wait on y'all women is because they see something in y'all that you're not worth waiting for. As Paul Harley said, if you special, then you worth waiting. You're worth waiting on because you're special. And the reason why these men are not giving you what you want is because going to go for that. She has standards. But the reason why, because you women don't put security measures in your life. Look at lions. They pee on trees. Do you know why they do that? They marking their territory. They don't want no intruder coming in because they know if an intruder comes in, they're coming to wreak havoc. They're coming to kill. But the woman, what are your security measures in life? This is why every country got borders. They want to know who's coming in. They want to know who's going out. Every car got brakes. You gotta have security measures in your life, ladies. There's airbags in cars. There's brakes for a reason. Because I don't care how nice the car is. If it can't stop, you're in trouble. So what are the security measures you're putting in your life that's going to run a bad man away? I'm telling you, the number one thing, ladies, to really scare a man, your homeboy, you must show me an HIV test. Homeboy, we are not sleeping with each other until you marry. I'm definitely having your kids until we marry. You gotta put that man in a position where it's either he's going to shape up or shape out. One or the other. And don't be afraid to be alone. And I say this all the time, ladies. Don't be afraid to hear what you fear. Because most men will tell you, if I tell you the truth, that's like verbal abuse or cruelty to you. Because most of these men really not feeling, and they only with you because you're in a situationship. The situation you provide for them is good for them. They don't like you. A man is only as faithful as his options. So when something else better come along, he's out. So this is why I say to you, women, look at the animals in the wild. They only want certain animals next to them. If you keep getting bad men, ladies, it's sad to say that's what you want next to you. I'm a weightlifter. I am a powerlifter. Okay? I am 5'11", 265 pounds. I'm telling you, I lift weights. Okay? If someone comes and says, listen, I want to work out with you, I'm not going to give him the same weight that I lift because he can't handle it. And that's a problem, ladies. These men cannot handle you. You gotta understand what you want in life and what you seek. These men can't live up to. And that's why I always tell you, ladies, unrealistic expectations will always break your heart. You want him to be a husband when in reality he's not that. There's levels to life. There's levels in relationship. You can't treat a boyfriend like you treat a husband. Like I said, I went to a 5-star hotel. They gave me a roll, baskets of fruits on the bed. You could go home any time of the night. They bring food to your room. I went to a 1-star hotel, and it was totally different. They got the ice machines in the hallways. You got to call, and you got to go downstairs to go get call out food. That's how it is. But when you're in a 5-star, it's a difference. So this is the same thing I'm telling you. There's a difference in restaurants. Ain't no man taking you out on a date telling you, I'm taking you to McDonald's. You're going to be like, what the hell is that? So there's levels. But this is what I'm trying to show you. You can't put these men in certain positions. He's not on that level. You gotta, in order to know if someone is a lane, you gotta let them walk. These women, y'all giving these men these titles of hubby. What is a hubby? What is a wifey? That's a hood slang for a husband, because that's all you will ever get in life is a hubby. That's a hood slang, wifey. How do you call yourself a wifey? If everything about you is real, why are you accepting the same title? Now, I say to women, do not give burglars the keys to your house. When you give a carjacker the keys to your car, why are you giving these men who have shown you time and time again they are bad in relationship the keys to your heart? The best indicator of future behavior is asking him. He already showed you he was no daggone good by the previous relationships. The fact that you with this man is because another woman didn't want him. Everybody gonna have a narrative of why they single. Ladies, 95% of the time these men is no good and the woman got rid of the asses. Now, there's a difference between insanity before I wrap this up. not insanity. The word insanity it means you're doing something over and over, expecting a different outcome. Obviously, the things that you're moving to do, you're repeating the same thing over and over and over again. With these men, you gotta change it up. Because there's a difference between an accident, a mistake, and on purpose. An accident is not your fault. Somebody can just run a red light in your car. That's an accident. No fault of yours at all. A mistake is when you wasn't paying attention. You did wrong, but it wasn't intentional. It's a wrong that's not intentional. On purpose is when you know right or wrong and you choose to just do wrong. Ladies, a lot of the things y'all doing is not an accident. It's not a mistake. It's on purpose. Because the word mistake comes from two words, miss and take. What do you take from your miss? You keep doing something over and over and over. That's not a mistake. That's called on purpose. Failed relationships, baby daddies, get your ass whipped, this man don't pay the bills. Baby daddy, failed relationship, I regret sleeping with him, this man. You know what, through how many men? When are you gonna ever see that you're the problem? It's not the man, it's you. He knows it's something about you. So these are things that you do on purpose. When are you ever going to learn your lesson? But the problem, but once again, I tell you one thing, get comfortable being uncomfortable. It's all right to go a year or two without sex. I bet there's a woman right now saying, shit, I ain't going 2 years without sex. And these men know it, and that's why they take advantage of it. Because it's just like in the wild. The wolf knows I can't take down this buffalo by myself. But if I make him tired, if I keep chasing him, eventually he will stop and give in. And that's what these men do. Because you women give in. This is why. And I say this to you women, don't look for short-term solutions for long-term problems. You women got problems that are long-term. Getting a man and getting fit ain't gonna help your problems. It ain't. Going on a vacation and getting a date. Like I tell women, flowers. I want to show you women something. Flowers. You give a woman flowers, the woman goes crazy. Oh, he gave me flowers. Do you know how flowers are dead? Once you cut the flower, it's dead. You woman take flowers and put them in water. It's if you're saving the flower. The man gave you something that's dead. Flowers is a representation of most men. Look good, smell good, give you temporary joy, but dead. It's going to be dead in a couple of days. It's dead. It's no good. That's why I get plans, because I am a plan. You got to put time in me, effort. You got to put some work in me. Dude, a man gives you flowers, he's giving you something that's going to be dead in a couple of days that you're happy about. What the? You women are crazy. A flower is a representation of most of these men. It just gives you short-term joy. Because once he gives you the flowers, you want to give him your flower. This is why I tell you, ladies. Once you know the truth, don't be okay living with the lie. Once you know something about your man is true, don't be okay living with what he's doing. It's time to move on, isn't it? It's time to move on. Don't be okay living with the lie once you know the truth. And that's the problem, because most people get comfortable. As I say this to you ladies before I leave. You can't change the man around you, but you can change the man you're around. So if these men are not treating you the way you want to be treated, ladies, I'm sorry to tell you. And I really am sorry to tell you, because I'm a man, and I know the mind frame of most men, okay? Just as you look around you, 70% of the earth, they say, is covered with water. You got more water around you that you can't drink versus water you can drink. Do you know that? So you're going to have more men around you. That's going to be bad. But there are going to be good men out there. Why you can't get the good men? In order for me to catch a fish, I got to know what that fish wants. I got to know how to bait in a beer if I'm trying to get it. If I'm trying to get a deer, I got to know what a deer wants. I can't put a possum down and say, yeah, I'm going to bring in this deer. That's you know what? A deer using possums. You don't do that. So ladies, what are you doing that you are not putting out that's going to get a good man? I'm telling you, ladies, there must be something about you. Because y'all begin to have fear in your mind. And I always tell you, fear is an acronym. It stands for false evidence appearing real. Most of the shit that goes on in your head be shit that you make up and put there. It's false evidence appearing real. Oh, my man loves me. I said, love. So that's why you would. Love never made a person treat you right. Most people would do you wrong are those who love you. And love just means the losers overvalue emotions. Because the one that love the hardest in the relationship always get their heart broken. It's the ones that don't give all the love is the one that's winning. So with that, I say this to you ladies. When your standards change, so will the people around you. You want a man to treat you a certain way, you have to treat yourself the way you want him to treat you. And don't tell me, oh, this man is treating me bad. Why? He can only treat you that way if you allow it. The only way if he treating you bad is because you allow it. So with that, as I always did, and I say to you ladies, when you go to a store and you see a toothpick and a piece of meat, they're not going to put the whole turkey on this plate for you to eat. They're going to give you just enough. You go to a car lot, they give you just enough to test drive. When you go and you look at the magazine, you have just a strip of the scent of the cologne. That's enough to know this is the fragrance. Do you want to buy? Ladies, stop giving too much of yourself. Don't be afraid to be alone. There's a difference between being lonely and being alone. This was supposed to be for Israelite women, but this is just for women in general. Close your legs and open your eyes. Peace.